Hi, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to this edition of the Football Forecast Show, in which we analyze football from an unbiased perspective, though we maintain that we are unapologetically Manchester United fans. This episode, we're going to talk about Arsenal. Arsenal, they bounce back from the horrible defeat from the hands of Manchester United last week with a 4-0 victory over Leeds. Congratulations, Arsenal, for your wonderful victory over Leeds United. Arsenal scored 9 goals against Leeds United, home and away. 5 goals the first round, 4 goals during the second round. This should not be taken for granted or looked upon as a glitch. No, it was not a glitch. Leeds United have gone 10 games unbeaten, 10 games, and have been beaten once before their game against Arsenal. So guess what? It was a victory, a deserved victory. They executed their game plan to perfection and also came out of the park with the idea or the knowledge or the belief or the understanding that to be champions means they have to come up with something different, and they did exactly that. We watched a brilliant Arsenal today play against Leeds United. If Arsenal were to play the way they played today, no team will beat Arsenal until the end of the league. The only way Arsenal gets to not top this league is if Arsenal gets to beat themselves by themselves. Only Arsenal can stop Arsenal from not lifting this trophy. We're not saying that we should just hand over the trophy to Arsenal. They have to earn it. But the performance today showed that they listen to their critics and they wake up from their slumber and bounce back, and they are ready to march forward to the finish line. Is it going to be an easy task? No. Are they capable? Yes. Based on what I watched today, they are capable. Arsenal, they are capable of taking it to the next level. This will be the year that we get to see Arsenal to lift the elusive trophy after so many years of preparation and hard work. Arteta deserves it. Arteta have been there for well over how many years? About 8 years without a trophy. Either 5 or 8 years without a trophy, if my memory serves me right. It's either 5 years or 8 years without a trophy. But one thing have been constant. They have been building over time. He has been given the authority that every manager craves for in the Premier League. If you are not given the authority, if someone makes decision for the kind of players that you get, then you should not be blamed for the results. You can only be blamed for the results if you make decision based on the kind of players that you bring in. And he have brought in the kind of players that will help. Zubimendi is excellent. When I watch Gyökeres today played like the Gyökeres that we used to know. And guess what? When he was substituted, who came in? Jesus. When Jesus came in, what happened? He also scored an excellent goal. But it looks like this same Arsenal always have this blessing. This is their season. They have this gift that God continues to give them. God continues to give them own goals and dead ball goals. They had another own goal today scored. The last game against Manchester United, it was Martinez who scored an own goal for Arsenal. Today against Leeds United, there was also an own goal scored. And then again, the usual dead ball goal from the corner kicks. I think if they were to drift from that, I would like to watch Arsenal all the time. But a win is a win. No matter how ugly, a win is a win. A win is a win. If dead balls will take you to the finish line, let it take you to the finish line. If playing amazing football will not take you to the finish line, use dead balls to take you to the finish line. Long throws, corner kicks, dead balls, let it take you to the finish line. The only team that can beat Arsenal this year is Arsenal. If Arsenal doesn't make it to the finish line, it's because Arsenal will beat itself along the way. But based on what I watched today, they exhibited a level of brilliance that showed that they realized that last week was a slip-off that was not called for. A dent in their confidence, a dent in who they thought they were, and that gave them another reason to come out on the park and carry their total revenge on Leeds United. They ran Leeds United out of the park, 4-0. Gyökeres scored a wonderful goal. That reminded of the Gyökeres that we used to see, the one that Arsenal paid over 60 million to get. Jesus reminded us that the older the wine, the taste better. He came in with his minutes, and what did he do? Make sure that he scored his own goal. He's always part of the conversation. He's making sure that he should always be part of that conversation. He cannot let himself off. You give him 10 minutes, he makes do of the 10 minutes. You give him an hour, he makes do of the 10 hours. Unfortunately, Saka did not play today. He had a knock before during the training session. I hope it's not something serious. Even if it's something serious, I don't think there's anything reason to Arsenal have any reason to be afraid. Madueke came in and did an excellent job. Look at the assist that he gave for the first goal. Excellent. That is what is expected of a player that was bought for 50-something million pounds. That is what that is expected on a daily basis. If you cannot score and make a difference, then you have to make sure that you give those passes that makes a difference towards the outcome of the game. And he did just that. But now that still goes back to say, oh, he have gone 26 games without scoring a goal, but he have given Arsenal the assist that they very much needed today. That was for the opening goal. That opened the game up. That gave Arsenal the flair to play the kind of football that they have become used to. Build up from defense, punish you up front, get you to send the ball to corner kicks, and bam, the pressure is on you all the time. So Arsenal did good today. My apologies for insinuating during the preview that Arsenal was going to lose. My apologies. And I wish you guys well. I wish Arsenal well. I wish them well. My apologies. Only Arsenal can stop Arsenal from winning. Only Arsenal can stop Arsenal. And this is the best that we've seen Gyökeres all season. And if Gyökeres were to continue to play like this, it will be scary for the few opponents that are on their path to victory. I hope they continue to maintain this standard and maintain what they have played today. I hope they continue to keep this level I hope they continue to prove their doubters wrong and bring this level of competition on a daily basis and make a difference when they come to face opponents, whether they're small opponents or big opponents. They should always look for a way to demolish those opponents. Like I said, the only person that can stop Arsenal this season is Arsenal. If Arsenal doesn't get the trophy this season, then they will not get it in the next 20 years, because you have teams like Manchester United that have rediscovered their form. You have teams like Aston Villa that are coming from nowhere, and Brentford that seems to always look for a way to be part of the conversation. And these kind of teams, you don't want to meet them on any given day. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. Do not forget to hit that subscription so you become part of our network, and we continue to bring this kind of unbiased perspective of football analysis to your doorsteps. Like I said, this is the Football Focus show in which we analyze football from an unbiased perspective. We listen to other pundits, we listen to other writers, we listen to fans around the world, and we make sure that we only bring analysis from a perspective that meets reality. Arsenal did good today and should be applauded for what they did. My apologies for insinuating that Arsenal, they were going to lose this game today. The play or the show of last week made me doubt the Arsenal that I've been watching all season. But I'm glad that they proved me wrong to get back on their feet and continue to march towards the finish line as they push forward to win this elusive championship, this elusive trophy that they have been craving for so many years. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this edition of the Football Focus show. Again, please do not forget to hit that notification bell. Also, do not forget to subscribe so we can continue to bring information of this magnitude to your doorsteps. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.